Welcome to this guided meditation. My name is Samantha, and among the various hats I usually use, it's my Akashic Records channeling hat. I read records for people. I also am a Reiki master, do tarot readings. I do guided meditations such as this and some other interesting things with energy. So today we are going to do a guided meditation so you can meet with your highest self. What this means is we all have a soul and we all have a divine spark living within us. Unlike what we usually know to be true, our soul isn't the highest or wisest aspect of ourselves. What do I mean by that? The soul has certain wisdom and certain knowledge about the universe, about energy. It carries the memories of all the past lives and the current lives we are living throughout time and space. But beyond the soul, let's say a vibration higher than the soul, is our highest self. And our highest self is that part of us that lives very close to source energy, which source energy can be understood as God for some of us, but it doesn't have to be God. It's just the name humans have put or given to that energy. So the highest self is our closest aspect to source and the wisest aspect to all of us. Okay. So that's why I want to guide you today through this meditation so you can have the opportunity to chat to this or with this aspect of yourself so you can gain the awareness and the wisdom that this part of you has to offer. So besides going there to that place very close to source so you can meet this part of you, you will also have the opportunity to receive information or messages from this energy. Messages or information you can use in your day-to-day life, so you can know how to navigate human life in a better way. You will also have the opportunity to feel its energy, to feel how it feels when you are closest to source, so that next time you are in your physical body and you have the experience of getting closer or connecting with your highest self, you know how that feels. And finally, we will let that energy run throughout your physical body so it can interact with your cells, with your DNA, with your bones, with your muscles, with your organs, so that this energy can invigorate them and help them function properly and more, I want to say easily, but really more smoothly. If there is anything that is being bothering you health-wise, this fresh energy might help to alleviate those symptoms of whatever you are experiencing right now. And finally, I'll bring you back to the present moment so you can enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, depending when you are watching this and where you are in the world. We are always connected with our highest self, but just like with anything else, you have to be quiet to be able to listen to it. We humans are like a antenna or a radio. We can connect to different frequencies and to different energies, but we have to tune in to that particular frequency and energy to be able to do so. So that's what we're going to do today, right? So if you are ready, I recommend you are, because it will take maybe half an hour or so, it's more comfortable if you lay down so you can be just relaxed and not wanting to move. But you can also sit down if that feels good for you. So whichever way you prefer, the important thing is that you are relaxed and comfortable, right? So when you are ready, just close your eyes and start softening your body. What this means is, or to do this, first you need to detect where in your body there is tension. So just to and scan, starting from your head, as if you're having a security scan that will detect where there is tension in your body, and you are running in all along your body, starting with your forehead, the top of your head, going around to the back of your head until you reach your neck, moving in front to your ears, your eyes, your cheeks, to your jaw, your lips, even your tongue. If there is any tension or you detect any tension in your tongue, this is the time to let it go. Just by thinking, I am relaxing my body, your body will automatically relax. There is no struggle or force needed here. On the contrary, there is easiness. And you continue moving the scan down to your throat. Our unspoken words and feelings are sometimes stored there, so this is the time for you to let them go energetically. And you keep moving that scanner down to your shoulders and your chest, to the back of your shoulders and your upper back. And you run it now along your left arm, all around it, to your elbow, all the way down to your wrist, the palm in your left hand, your fingers, now the back of your hand. And then you move that scanner now down your right arm, all around it, paying special attention to your elbow, the lower part of your arm and your wrist, the back of your hand, your fingers, your nails, and now bring it back to the palm in your right hand. As you continue scanning your body, you move your attention now to your rib cage, your middle back, the side of your torso, first on the right and then on the left. Now you move it to your belly, your lower back, until you reach your hips. Any stress or difficult sensation there, you help it let go, you release it just by thinking that you are feeling more and more relaxed. You keep scanning your body, moving your attention to your legs, scanning your muscles, first the right leg, all around your muscle until you reach the knee. Then you go down to your calves, until you reach your ankles, and then the soles of your feet, and each of your fingers. And then you move your attention back to your left leg, scanning and releasing the tension in your muscles, until you reach your knee, and then slowly going down to your ankle, the soles of your feet, and each of your toes. Now feeling more and more relaxed now, feel your entire body loose, soft, as if it were Play-Doh. Something you can easily manipulate and touch and feel melting there in the place where you are. Inhale and exhale normally, just paying attention to any sensation, any movement, any tickle, whatever you feel in your physical body. Because we let the breath guide us, it's always easier if we put our attention in our chest and feel how our chest goes up and down with every breath. Now, let the feeling of your physical body fade away and pay attention to the energy that lives within that body. First, we will do this by moving our attention from our muscles and our skin to the inside of the body, feeling our heart beating, feeling any movement in our stomach, paying attention to our lungs, connecting with our brain. How does the brain feels? Not the thoughts we are thinking or having, but the brain itself, the organ. Pay attention to the glands of your sexual organs inside your body. How do they feel? And now move your attention to your bloodstream, to your veins and arteries. Feel the blood rushing through your brain, your veins. Feel the movement of the blood circulating throughout your body. What's the temperature of your blood? You don't have to think a number, just feel the warmth of your blood as it circulates throughout your veins, all along your body, reaching every single particle in your body. And now see if you can discern what elements are part of your bloodstream. Can you feel the air in the blood? Vitamins, maybe. Can you feel any cell? Can you discern the movement of the blood? And as you concentrate on your blood flow, you start paying attention. You start noticing a little spark of golden light that rests or seems to be born from your core in your solar plexus. It is a little faint light at first, as if you were cutting the reflection of light in crystal. But as you focus your attention in that spot, the spark starts growing a little bit more, and it becomes shinier and bigger and brighter. And as you pay attention to it, you see it elevating itself, going upwards towards the sky. And you start elevating with it. Your conscious thoughts, your attention starts going upwards together with this spark. And up you go towards the universe, feeling completely mesmerized by this golden light, excited to where it will take you, confident that you are going to the right place, that you have been waiting to go where it's taking you. And so you rise and rise and rise above together with this spark. And after a little while of ascension journey, it takes you to a place. You've been before in this place long ago. It looks like a place, a place where you feel at home. It seems familiar at first, but wonderful as well. It's a place you have forgotten about. You forgot, so it seems as if you didn't know it existed, but you have been here before. And it feels as if you were inside your body, but this body is a light body. It's not a physical body that looks like your human one. This one is purely made of light, a white, a little bit translucent light, as if you were made of water, but it is not water. And so you are in awe of you, of what you are seeing and feeling and perceiving. Excited, joyful, never scared. You are really happy to be back in this place. You are really happy to be back here. And so your golden spark has disappeared from view for a little while, but doesn't matter because you know where to go. And so you start walking forward and you pay attention to everything that is surrounding you. There seem to be others like you there. They are looking at you with curiosity, because they haven't seen you in a while, but they knew you would come. And so you could walking and looking around and taking in the energy of this place and remembering. Suddenly, memories of another time here come to mind. And you start smiling because you start remembering what you did when you were here. You start remembering the other souls you met when you were here, the friends you made, the information you gathered. And as the memories come to your mind, they explain to you and you remember why you decided to come here in the first place. Not only today, but the first time ever you were here. Before coming here, you were somewhere else. You were part of Source. You were part of the whole. But as part of that bigger consciousness, you took a decision as an individual consciousness. You decided to come here where you are now. You decided to separate yourself from the whole and come here, knowing that you are never really separate from it. And now, being so close as you are as Source again, you remember everything. You remember how it felt to be part of the whole. You remember how it felt to be an individual consciousness, part of the whole. And you can feel how it feels to be complete, to be everything, and at the same time to be yourself. An individual mind, an individual consciousness. And you bask in that feeling of completeness, of wholeness, of belonging. And so you keep walking forward. And the more you walk, the more you remember. You remember your friends here. You remember your parents, the first parents you ever had. And you cannot feel anything but joy, happiness. And you keep walking until another body just like yours is standing right in front of you. And you recognize this energy immediately as yourself. This body that is now standing in front of you, this energy is nothing else but yourself. A different aspect, a different energy and intelligence than the one you are now, but nevertheless is also you. And even though you might not see eyes in its face, you know it's looking at you firmly, but with conviction, with gentleness, with openness, with curiosity even. And it offers its hand for you to take it. And so you do. And the moment you take hands, you start flying, rising again upwards to the sky. And you feel confident that it knows where it's going to take you, that is leading you to the place you want to be. And you keep going upwards and upwards and flying straight into the vastness of the universe. And all you can see around you is darkness, but it is not dark. You know perfectly where you are. You can discern yourself in all your aspects, and you have this sensation that you keep flying upwards, you keep rising, you keep traveling through time and space, dimensions and universes, because here you are beyond all of that. You are beyond all of it. You are back to the void, to the purest form of creation, to where creation started actually. And even beyond that, to the place where there was nothing, where there is nothing but energy, to the space, to the existence, just a vast place in space and time, floating there, existing there. And when you are at the core of that place, of that void, you stop. You stop to contemplate the vastness of the space you are in, the infiniteness of what you are and what everything is, extending itself in all directions, up, down, in front, behind, left and right. Everywhere there is nothing but the space. And your highest self has brought you here because it has a message for you. It has something that wants to tell you, and it can only do it here in this void space, in this infinite space where nothing is created yet. And so you listen to the message now. You listen very intently to what it has to say. And he starts communicating with you, maybe not through words, but feelings, thoughts, ideas, vibration, energy. Somehow, when it touches you, it knows what it's telling you, and you know it as well, as if the information could be transferred from it to you just by touch. And so you understand very clearly what it's telling you. You understand so clearly what it's telling you. And you absorb the energy in this energy body you are inhabiting. And the memory of the message stays ingrained in your energy body. And you know what you have to know. And you stay like this, touching, interacting with yourself, listening, paying attention to this exchange of information and energy. In these few moments, to receive all the wisdom your highest self has to offer you. You receive all that wisdom he has for you. And in a swift movement, you fuse, you merge with the energy body of your highest self, the wisest expression of you. You and it become one. You embody the same body. You have the same information. You become one. And suddenly you start to fall, but it's a nice fall. You are not scared, you are not worried, you don't feel vertigo. You just let yourself fall and fall and fall, feeling the vastness of space, of this void, just feeling yourself complete, full of wisdom, taking in whatever landscape you see during your fall. It's a gracious fall, as if you were flying, but effortlessly flying. You don't even have to move, you don't even have to think about it, you just do it. And you keep going down like that for a little while, soaring through time and space and galaxies. And you start passing through the universes and planets where you lived before, where maybe you are still living and experiencing life as a different being, as a different energy. And you start collecting the wisdom and information from those lifetimes. You start collecting the wisdom and information for those beings and expression of energy you are in there. As you keep graciously falling towards the earth, you seem to realize that you are getting closer to the planet, and you prepare yourself to enter the atmosphere of this planet Earth where your physical body is, knowing full well that once you enter, all the information you have collected will remain with you, will remain in the memory of this energy body you are inhabiting now. And as you enter the atmosphere, you keep falling in, and it's as if the memory of this energy body knows where to go. It knows where you are in time and space. It knows its place. And it finds your house, and it finds the room you are in, and finally it finds your body, entering and depositing itself inside your physical body. And when it does, you feel a rush of emotion. You feel the wholeness, the completion of being back in your physical body. You feel whole and excited, and there are thousands of emotions and feelings rushing through you right now. And you allow this energy body you are settle down and inhabit again your physical body until you feel comfortable back inside again. And this energy starts melting and spreading throughout your physical body, going first to the smallest expression of you that are your cells and DNA, and flowing again through your veins, conducting this energy and this wisdom throughout your body, spreading it throughout, helped by your veins and arteries. And this new information, this new you, this new energy starts flowing easily throughout your organs, infusing each of them with this new light, with its new wisdom, with this renewed vitality and energy and flow of life everywhere, throughout everything, permeating every single part of your physical body, going from the smallest expression to the biggest expression that is your bones, your muscles, your skin, your eyes, your hair, your arms and your legs and your torso, and it spreads throughout your body like a rush of light, like water, and your body comes alive with this expression of energy. There might be emotion running as well throughout you. Just let it be. If you need to exhale through your mouth to let the emotion and excess of energy go, just do it. Just allow it. And slowly, and with a little bit of time, your energy levels go back to a steady rhythm that you can easily and comfortably handle. Maybe a little bit heightened to what you are usually used to, and yet it feels comfortable. And the emotion you first felt is fading. You are leaving it behind, coming to settle to a calm, quiet place, a confident place. And your breath starts feeling calm again, following a nice rhythm. In through your mouth and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your nose. And repeating the rhythm until you find something that makes you feel comfortable with the way you are breathing. And now, as you start becoming aware again of your physical body, you also become aware of the information you received from your highest self. And snippets of what you just lived, what you just experienced, start coming to your mind as thoughts, as ideas, as realizations and information, and also as sensations in your physical body because it knows about the information you have received, and you feel glad and happy that you received it, and you know that in the coming days, this knowing, this information that you were giving today will start becoming conscious and tangible easily and slowly, following your own rhythm day by day. And when you are fully ready to come back to the physical world, you open your eyes and start moving gently, just the way your body asks you to, following the instructions of your physicality, allowing it to recover at its own rhythm, listening to what it has to say. I'll give you a few minutes for you to come back to us, to come back to this reality. And you are feel free to comment on the experience you had, and give yourself the opportunity to just receive the information. If nothing comes to your mind now, don't you worry. In the coming days, as I said, it will be um, more tangible what's the information you receive, and just trust that it will present itself to you when you are ready to know it consciously. So don't worry about that. And if you don't remember anything of what happened, if you can just black out, don't worry either. That's very normal as well. And so I leave you with that. And I hope you have the opportunity to repeat this. You can do it anytime you feel you want to go back to that wholeness, that you want to meet your highest self again. So that's everything from my side. And if you have any questions in the coming days, feel free to message me. Bye.